Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for three, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full Sport Press.
You gotta clear your throat, you know what I'm saying? Let me know where I need to go.
My throat.
Yeah, for sure. Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What it do?
Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
No thumbs up. Oh, there it is. 2 thumbs up.
Oh, shit, it's going to be a rough night. Friday nights is back, baby.
What's up with that? Jesus, man. Come on. All right. How you, Jeff?
Wonderful, man. How about yourself?
Doing great, man. What about you, Weezy?
What it do? What's going on?
I was asking you a question.
I'm looking good. How you doing, man?
You're a robot. You done turned into a robot. You just
What'd
you do? What'd you do? You know what I'm saying?
I'm turning into you.
Yeah, shake it off. Shake
gotta
the devil
that
off
off.
for sure. He said turn to me. Episode 394, man. We're moving on to the final installment of the 2021 NBA Top 7 series with the point guards.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
You better damn believe it.
Let's kick it off, Jeff. Best of the week. What you got, buddy?
Big fight week. Terrence Bud Crawford versus Sean Porter for the welterweight championship. Bud, you've been asking for it. You say you're the best fighter in the world. It's your pay-per-view night. Time to prove it, sir. Can't wait to see it.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is it it's pay-per-view?
That's pay-per-view.
It's pay-per-view. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's one of those.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Weezy, what you got? Best of the week, buddy.
My best of the week, man. I was watching football Sunday and Cam Newton was playing. I said, damn, Cam Newton back in the league. I was wrong.
Yeah, for sure. It's on the wall.
And he scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
He did something I would have did. He
Yeah.
said, I'm back.
Yeah.
But get the penalty.
Yeah.
He threw his helmet off. That's something I would have did.
That's hard.
I got the penalties on me, coach.
Yeah, for sure.
That was
Can
hard.
we get them 2-5?
Yeah, we get 25 out of that.
Okay.
That's
So
cool.
I need that. Sure. I got one too. We
Yeah,
can
you
go
got one
together.
too. You had the most 25 out of anybody.
Yeah, not for sure, because I'm the only person that got nuts.
Nah.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Or the only one that's making ridiculous
Yeah,
plays.
there you go.
Come on, Jeff.
I'm the one that, you know what I'm saying? Trying to risk it all, for sure.
Yeah,
Most
that's
You ain't trying to risk it
ridiculous
all.
There ain't
claims.
nothing ridiculous about it. And that stuff that I'm saying is not ridiculous.
That Florida one was rough.
I mean, it aged bad,
Yeah,
but it looked
Florida-
good when
it didn't look
Yeah,
good when you
but
said it.
we told you what was going to happen. And you
No,
said,
y'all didn't. Y'all didn't know that we was going to lose 4 straight games. Nobody picked
I
that.
told
we told
you.
you we going to get asked what about Georgia.
No, but what I'm saying
He
is,
said, nah, we
but
gonna
we
beat you.
lost 3 games before that.
Yeah,
I said
3
Kentucky.
straight.
I said
before
Kentucky and Georgia.
Nah,
I said
man. What I'm saying is, if we don't lose those games, we actually have a chance when we're playing.
No, Jay, when y'all was winning.
Now we're favored.
Jay, when y'all was winning.
Did you know that?
I don't want to, I ain't trying
better
to
be.
rub it in yourself, but when y'all was
No,
winning.
that's something not to be proud
When y'all
of.
was winning, we told you, yeah, Florida going to get you. And you was
Nah.
confident. You was like,
Nah,
nah.
for sure. Nah, I'm saying, you don't understand.
Oh.
When we lost to Kentucky,
That's when the season was
that lost us the entire season.
I give you that. You did pack it in at that
No,
point.
we packed
You
it
mailed
in.
it. You said we was
For
done.
sure.
Yeah. I
The
get
hell
it.
is y'all talking about? Best of the week for me, man, is Penn's Jelani Williams. He suffered 3 consecutive ACL tears
Jeez.
and dealt with basically a canceled COVID season for the first time of his entire college career. 1,700 days, man. The 5th-year senior finally played in his first collegiate home game
amazing.
last night. So clap for him,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Jelani Williams, Penn's Jelani Williams. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
And they
Shout
say
out to-
injuries don't matter. Huh?
Nah,
That's
shout out
what
to
they
him.
say.
Shout three.
I'm just saying.
Shout out
Nobody
to
ever
him.
said that.
Man, 1,700
Shout out to
days
him.
of college.
That's how you persevere.
and you
That's how
never
stick
played a
with it.
game?
Shout out to the school for sticking
For
by
sure.
him. Man, that's amazing.
For
man.
sure.
Shout out
Most
to him.
definitely, man. Worst of the week, Weezy. What you got?
The passing of Young Dolph, man.
Oh, really?
God dang.
I thought you was going to go with something else. I thought you was going with something else.
Shout out to Dolph.
I ain't got nothing else.
Yeah.
I just Young
Shout out to
Dolph.
Shout out to
It is
Dolph,
what it
man.
is, man.
Shout out to Delph.
Man. I
Dolph.
tell you what, that preach first verse.
We just
played
rock.
biblical.
Hey,
You missed the pregame,
hey,
me.
you missed the pregame.
I did.
We shook it in.
We had a Dolph tribute.
Yeah, you
in.
needed that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out to
no,
Dolph.
that's it.
Damn,
That's
Dolph.
be your own people.
Yeah,
God,
man.
dog.
Yeah, can't even get cookies, man.
All right, my worst of the week.
so-
We got to move on from that.
Yeah,
Thanks,
so-
Weez. Got your coach lock on.
Yeah, you definitely got your coach lock on.
Shout out to
Rest
Coach
in peace, dog. For
Sure.
sure.
Definitely rest in peace, dog.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather admitted to being on cruise control and said he took it easy and he could have got the fight over with early against Logan Paul. No crap, Floyd. We all saw that. The million people who purchased it.
He robbed us. He robbed us.
Yeah, but he told everybody it was robbery. It was legalized robbery, and he's just proving it. Shout out to Logan Paul for getting a big payday as well. Shout out to Floyd, but that was tough, man. It was bad. It's horrible.
So, I got two. We'll start with the funny one first. My worst of the weeks have been food themed, for sure. Why you shaking your head? Like
No,
that?
get food. Yeah, you're right.
Food
Yeah,
thing. For
the
sure.
brisket wasn't that bad.
Okay, yeah. Applebee's is bringing Cheeto flavored wings to its
Tell
restaurant.
you what, Applebee's. I tell you what.
They're called the Cosmic Wings, which features flaming hot Cheeto sauce coated in Cheetos crumble, fried Cheetos, cheese bites, and more. I wonder what the hell is more. Boneless versions of the wings, Weezy, plus the cheese bites will be available on Applebee's restaurants for a limited time starting Monday when you hear this, for sure.
Man, I tell you what, Applebee's had them cheap ass margaritas for $3.
Listen.
Somebody
And I'm
got
a
drunk
wing
off the
dude.
margaritas and went home and made it themselves and brought it back to Applebee's and said, "Here you go."
I ain't been to Applebee's in a minute.
I spent at least
It's
10
over
years.
with for like chain restaurants, man.
Yeah.
The only one that still go crazy, I'm gonna keep it a band, and it's still going down. It's Cheddar's. It ain't as good as it used to be.
Cheddar's give you more food for
Yeah.
lesser price.
It ain't like that no more though.
I ain't been there.
I got nothing to still go good.
I bet you still eat crystals, man. Oh, I have another worst of the week, and this is I gotta ask you guys. Shout out to 3000. Remember 3000 from our from the Madden League. Late in the for sure.
Yeah.
So 3000 informed me that he just asked me a simple question.
Oh,
He
man.
said, "Hey, when you use your middle finger when you're flicking somebody off, how do you do it?" And I was thinking, like, I mean, I just raise it up. You know what I'm saying?
Point to the sky.
He was like, "No, everybody uses their thumbs out." He said, "Cameraman, what you do when you flick people off with? You had your thumb out. What about you, friends?
I was like this.
Me and you.
Yeah.
for sure. I think 3,000 young guys. Shout out to the young fellas. So yeah, I know.
Gang.
But here's the thing. So once he told me that, I was like, all right. So when I'm just just playing around, the thumbs go out. It's more aggressive when you go with the thumb.
I can
if
see
you
that.
really mean it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you see what I'm saying?
I
It's
got
more
it.
aggressive.
Yeah.
But I thought I was just like losing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting a little older.
Yeah, nah.
And but it's just what you say? You crazy as hell.
No shit.
I put that shit on. What you talking
Now
about?
there it is. There
Oh,
we
you
go.
ain't got
There
nothing
we
to do with getting
go.
older. Okay. But
There we go.
I'm saying like music. No.
we did
tripping,
that.
tripping. No. What? But what you? No. But what? What you're saying is you're losing it because I don't listen to Lil Pump and stuff like that. Yeah, not I do listen to Auto Wit for sure. But yeah, I thought I was losing it for sure. Yeah, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
You have 10 good wrestling seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Let's start the clock.
Last week was AEW Full Gear. We did a impromptu Who Gets the W. Let's go over the winners, cameraman.
Real quick,
Yes, sir.
Weezy took all my picks, man. Yeah, you did.
I
Go ahead.
went wrong with a couple of them.
Okay.
So that was Bryan Danielson versus Miro. Jay picked Bryan Danielson. Weezy picked Miro. Bryan Danielson got the W.
I'm too competitive. I gotta beat him in something. I can't beat him in gas money.
Eddie Kingston
Yeah.
versus CM Punk. Both you guys picked CM Punk. CM Punk won in a great match. Hangman Adam Page versus the champion Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
Both you guys picked Kenny Omega. Hangman Adam Page for the win. So it was a tie.
No, you didn't.
It was, you got the 2-1.
2-1.
This weekend,
Lead
cameraman.
dog.
Lead dogs.
Lead dog.
Lead
Lead
dogs.
dog.
Always
Outta
lead
here.
dogs.
You did right.
But hey, cameraman, guess what? It's Survivor Series weekend.
Ah,
so
shit,
it's the
man.
red double. Who gets the W?
Okay.
We're going to do two quick ones.
Okay.
Becky Lynch, the Raw champion, versus Charlotte Flair, the SmackDown champion. Weezy.
Becky Lynch.
Okay.
You can't use my damn pick.
J-Ho.
Becky Lynch. You can't use
He
my
tried
damn
to
pick.
do it fast.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch, the champ. I'm going Becky
They're
Lynch.
both champions. It's
Oh,
champion
my
versus champion.
Oh, champ versus who the other one?
Becky
Charlotte.
Lynch and Charlotte Flair.
I'll
Champion
give me
versus
Charlotte
champion.
Flair.
Okay.
That's Ric
Yeah.
Flair's daughter.
Yes, it is.
Captain Obvious.
And the other champion versus champion match, Big E, the Raw champion versus Roman Reigns, the
Roman
SmackDown
Reigns.
champion.
Roman Reigns.
Give me Big E.
Okay, Jake is Big E.
Yeah.
And that is this week's Who Gets the Dub.
Who got the best picks, yeah?
That's a close one. Honestly can see both.
shit. You know who
Big,
gonna win.
Big E gonna lose.
Hey,
He's an
you know who gonna
African-American.
win.
It's quite possible.
Yeah,
It's been rough on African Americans in WWE land this week.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hero. That blew up the internet when they released Hero last night. That's tough. That sucks, man. It sucks. Anyway, make sure you tune in each and every Thursday at 808s and Chair Shots. Myself, shout out to Neek. Like we always say, you might not like it, but your auntie loves wrestling, man.
Most definitely. Now, tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to give us a comment on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
This week's award recipient is.
Oh, man.
I don't know what I had a brain for. Because you know what I was doing? I was going to say Zach Stacy and say it. And I had a brain for it. Tell a friend.
I like that.
That the revolution will be podcast. And before we get started, the first half, Weezy, do you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners?
I want to say Zach Stacy bad.
Go ahead, bro.
Go, man.
Don't say it.
Say what you gonna say.
This week's award recipient is Zach Stacy.
Yeah, for sure.
And
He
I'm going to send the
definitely-
people at his ass. Don't worry about it. He in Florida. I'm going to send the people at his ass. I'm going to send the people.
He was in Nashville the day before that video.
Yeah, for sure.
At that
Nah, he
video.
wasn't. He gone. Because I looked at. He gone.
Yeah, he locked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He locked
for
up
sure.
there, but he was in Nashville.
Yeah, but I know I got some people locked up down there.
You handle this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, for sure. You got them. We're getting out too. Weezy's giving his to Zach Stacy, which deserves it.
Deserves
Yeah,
it.
for
No,
sure.
jokes aside.
Deservingly so.
Yeah,
It's not a
that's
funny situation.
Horrible video.
Yeah, that dude right there, man, ruined my week for sure. Another guy to ruin my week is Seattle University coach Jim Hayford. He is the Seattle men's basketball coach. He resigned from his position after he allegedly used the N-word on multiple occasions. Hayward was initially placed on administrative leave last week after Jeff Goodman reported that the coach used the racial slur during a scrimmage. Now, Hayford apologized, but the players said, you know what, we're not having it. They refused to play if he continued to coach the team. So Seattle just wasn't bad while he was there. He had a record of 65 and 55 during his tenure, which is over now. And since he resigned, he would not get any of the remaining money on his contract. Good for the guys at Seattle University for taking a stand. But come on, Jim.
Come on, bro.
Come on, Jim. It's 2021, dog.
Can we do a rare three?
Man, yeah.
Yellow
for sure.
box?
Yeah, for sure.
The referee at Smyrna in local high school here in Nashville, and the girls game against Nashville STEM Academy, dropping the N-bomb allegedly against a high school young lady.
Come on, man.
Middle of a game. Come
Yeah.
on, ref.
We know. I am telling you, man. It's here. Oh,
Ref.
it's here.
Like, come on,
It's
ref.
here. Yeah.
Still
What you
here.
doing, bro? Shout out to the young ladies and shout out to the high school period for just walking off the court saying we're not playing tonight, we forfeit.
Yeah.
We're not putting up with that if he gonna be out there.
Yeah, and you just think about it. Even Jim Hayford in a small college.
Yeah.
This referee,
Yeah.
who's in a situation in a small city.
Yeah.
You would think that you can get past the behavior because that behavior is happening all around you. So you think you can bring it to work. He was 100% wrong, just like that referee, man. Now out of a job and 100% probably will never coach again. PSA to all white people, all of my Caucasian Americans. Whoo, it is not okay for you to use the N-word in any circumstance. So just don't even try to justify it. Just don't do it. Stay away from it. For sure.
Let's just do this for like that too, and stop saying stupid stuff to people. Like
Yeah.
you know how you should not address certain people with
That's true.
certain ethnicities, and what words to use is gonna get you in hot water.
Yeah,
Just remove those from your dictionary in your head, and just be positive.
It's hard to do, man, for some people, man. For
I
sure.
know it, but sheesh.
Yeah, man, for sure. Get it out to him. You got a lot of work to do this week, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna go holler at Zach Stacy. Y'all had the rest.
Okay,
Good
for
luck.
sure. That's what we'll do.
I'm
For
gonna go
sure.
holler at him. I got some. Yeah.
You guys ready to get started the first half?
Yes, sir.
Let's get
It's
it.
your man Spike Lou from the On Deck TV podcast. Join us every Wednesday, man, as we go over hip hop from a southern perspective. Me and my guy, Animal Brown, been giving it to you for over 400 episodes. Tune in for the latest. Support the real. We out.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like I do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG. I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
Holla at you. For sure. Jeff, what about you, brother?
That's Coach Love. That's definitely Coach Love.
Come on, man.
You okay.
That's an old coach life.
It's a mic spot right here.
Yeah, we can get your
You know what
bills.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe.
I'm Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Most definitely. I'm J Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Bulls 1-2 seed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Depending on when you hear this.
Depending.
Depending.
It look
You
good.
know what I'm
though.
saying? We look good. We look good. Yeah, we look good. Jeff,
Yes, sir.
you got FSP Fantasy Football.
I do, man. Week 11, full sport press fantasy football update. It's getting ugly for me. We're going to start with me this week. The hurt business. Myself getting hurt. I'm losing the 4 in a row. Going against I'm hurt, Jay. Kyler Murray hurt. Saquon Barkley hurt. Julio Jones hurt.
You ain't no hurt to me.
The shit.
I don't want to hear that. You don't want to
I
hurt to me.
started Jamison Crowder.
Shit, I had to start.
Anyway, shout out to the hurt business. My team going against TB12. Memory loss one time for D. Harris. Lose of 2 in a row. Somebody's must go in this game. We're going to see how this plays out. One time for third string commentator. Shane is on a 6-game winning streak. I said 6-game winning streak. Going against Cam. Ben Simmons from 3. Winners of 2 in a row. What's he going to do, Cam? It's supposed to be a close game between the two of them. We're going to see how that plays out. One time for Reagan and Vanderlei International at 6-4 versus my co-host Weezy at 4-6. Also loses the 4th straight. Weezy. It's rough, man. I ain't knocking you. I understand, brother.
Remember you laughed. Remember that.
It's rough.
I was just laughing.
Yeah, I bet. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I know about it.
Yeah. And next we got Now Watch God. One time for Sean Watts. Winners of 2 in a row. Picking himself up off the snide. And DP, I know you're listening. Paul Ham is 5-5 with Show Me Them TDs. Time to change the avatar, my brother. A Royale with the cheese. Twin at 8-2. The lead dog for real.
Boy, twin witness would never hit the end of it.
Never ever. Versus Coach Wayman at 4-6. Coach Wayman loses of 2 in a row. Got turned around, Coach. And Kamar Virus 4-6. Shout out to AB versus Price the Brick going up too. Something one time for Chaz. Chaz is trending upwards. We're gonna see how it plays out, and that is your Week 11 full sport press fantasy football update.
Most definitely, man.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
to the guys, man. Good luck, everybody.
Meesh.
Sure, including you, Weezy.
Yeah.
Good luck, dog.
Derrick Henry got hurt.
Yeah, for sure. Let's talk some college basketball. Been waiting to talk about this for a year and a half. Man.
Yeah.
The 2021 college basketball season officially 1 week old. 7 days have produced plenty of reaches and bad takes. Sure. Guys, let's talk about some overreactions from the opening week in men's college hoops. We'll start with you, Jeff. Give me one, buddy.
Man, Imani is the next superstar in college basketball.
Love you. Hey, love you.
Hey, listen, man. I like his game.
Yeah.
He's gonna put up points every week, every night. But everybody, let's just slow down just a little bit. Let the kid enjoy his 1 year of college basketball.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good on tape, but I mean, it's everywhere right now. And I get it. Social media is a wild place, but let's slow down just a little bit with that.
Sure.
I love to watch him play though.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's slow down a little
He
bit.
may not make it through the rest of the year, get paid.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
true.
He's
It's
going
true.
to get. What you got, Weezy? Give me an overreaction.
It's probably not an overreaction, but Gonzaga's the real deal.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Gonzaga is
Yeah.
for real, back to back.
Yeah, not for sure. That's crazy because that's one of my overreactions for sure. People are saying that Andrew Nembhard, the starting point guard for the nation's Gonzaga. People love Gonzaga,
Yeah,
dog.
they do.
Now I'll talk about that a little later. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
their performance in the win was predicated off, Drew Timme had 37 points. Got Chet there.
That was young
But
Chet.
yeah, Chet. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
Chet.
But Nembhard, man, he was there playing at a high level, just kept the ship at a nice pace.
Yeah.
He's that point guard that they've always had from Nigel Williams-Goss to Jalen Suggs, and now it's Nembhard to do the same thing. Mark Few coming fresh off the DUI charge.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? He can play himself into a draft pick with Nembhard, and I really do think, man, that he might be the best point guard in the nation.
You know what? Not to get off subject, I was a big Nigel Williams-Goss fan.
That's my guy.
I was a big
I love
fan.
Nigel Williams-Goss.
Yeah.
One of
I
my
was a big
favorite
fan.
players, man. He's a
Yeah.
good guy.
Good kid.
Yeah, for sure. He's playing overseas. Now, he played for the Jazz last
Yeah,
year.
he did. That's why
Yeah,
I was
for
just
sure.
a big fan of his.
Yeah, for sure. Give me another overreaction, Joe.
The Blue Bloods are in trouble.
I can see that.
Yeah, people are. Of course, Gonzaga looks great,
Yeah, for sure.
but people are writing off the Blue Bloods a little early,
A little early.
just a tad bit early.
Mhm.
And again, college basketball is a long season, relatively speaking.
Sure.
Right? Let's enjoy it. Fans are in the building. We can get the Cameron Crazies back rolling.
Mhm.
Let's just chill out, guys. We're gonna be entertained this year. I think.
Oh, it could be a good year. Good year, for sure. What you got, Weezy?
My overreaction is to Tom Izzo. I just want to tell him, you got to get you a player.
Yeah, now they got a player.
No, they got to get a player play.
They got to get a player play. That's the thing. Nobody wants to play with those old coaches anymore. That's
Right.
why
Their
Coach
system.
K is exactly Coach K. They keep people there. They want you to play 2 or 3 years. These guys are trying to go get paid, man. It's one and done, man. And that's the thing, man. Izzo ain't trying to coach nobody up for sure. My next overreaction is the ACC is Duke's to lose. Duke hasn't won an ACC regular season title since sharing it in 2009, 2010. Now, they won the title that year, so that's a good thing. Yeah. But Paolo Banchero clearly looked the part. Trevor Keels is the person that stepped out and was doing some things that you were thinking like, oh, okay, I didn't know he could do that for sure. But if you look at the rest of the ACC, it's pretty bad, man. It is pretty bad. Virginia, they're not playing at a high level. Louisville lost their play-in money game against Furman.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, UNC, we won both of our games, but it wasn't convincing, So FSU is looking like FSU, but they still work in progress. Yeah. With all the bad ACC teams and all of that talent in Durham, they better win the ACC this year on the way with the prestigious Teflon K. Let me tell you something.
Oh, my God.
Hey, listen. Coach K, have you heard anything else about that Zion thing?
No.
What? I'm talking about one more thing.
It's over with.
Coach K said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and leave.
Yeah.
Just leave the program alone. I'm going to leave. Yeah. We're going to leave it to Shire. But I'm finna roll out this shit. Just don't bring up that Zion. I haven't heard one thing about the Zion.
They paid him off.
It was a handshake.
Hey, man. Come on, man. For sure.
Ah, man.
Yeah. Any other overreactions? Y'all good? Shaka Smart's back. Marquette. He got him playing defense.
I hope so. That's what he needed. That's what he did.
He didn't do that damn press, Jeff, in Texas. He got the press back.
That's what he
Marquette
needed.
Looking good.
But those are his kind of players that can run that.
Shaka got hair. Where the hell Shaka get that hair from?
Same where Dion got his hair. Yeah. Jadakiss.
Tiger.
The guy who
Tiger.
It's all Tiger fault. I think
Tiger got Travis Scott Platts.
Here's my question. He does.
It's the craziest shit I ever seen in my life.
But here's the thing. LeBron probably got more money than all these people.
He don't care.
Why LeBron ain't got no hair?
LeBron.
The fact that he don't have the hair, it's cool. He can shave it off. But why he's still doing what he's doing?
I will talk to you about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Let's move on.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go to, I talk about boxing a lot here. We're going to go to celebrity boxing.
It's celebrity.
Yeah. All right. So, cameraman, on the undercard for Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury, Tyson Fury's younger brother, half-brother, excuse me.
I know that.
Yeah, I know. That's even worse. We have former NBA All-Star Darren Williams. Darren Williams was supposed to be in the Hall of Famer. He was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's done.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
That's why he's boxing.
He had double knee surgery, double ankle
surgery on the same offseason. He's going to fight future Hall of Famer and former Miami Hurricane Frank Gore from the NFL.
So
this is going to be an undercard, like I said, on December 18th in Tampa Bay. This is both of their pro boxing debut. This is not an exhibition, cameraman. Mm-hmm. This is a real fight.
These boys fighting.
They're going to fight for real. Gore has been training all year for a long time, turned down numerous calls from the NFL. We know the Titans tried to get him. Other teams reached out, especially in the offseason. And Williams has trained in MMA and is a part owner of Ford's MMA gym in Dallas, Texas. Guys, this has the makings of an actual fight.
It's a fight.
Are we surprised?
Yeah. So it's 4 rounds.
4 rounds.
For sure. D. Will 6'3".
Yes.
Frank Gore 5'9" on a tall day.
On a tall day. Frank Gore tough, though.
I get it. Not for sure. And then D. Will, he was a wrestler in high school.
2-time state champ.
Okay.
Yeah.
D. Will's going to knock his ass out. He's going to be sleep season for sure. Because he want to fight Jake Paul.
Yeah, he does. They all do.
And D. Will said, listen, he ain't knocking me. This ain't Nate Robinson. It's different. Because he's owned that gym since he's retired. He's been retired 4.5 years.
MMA fighters are saying D. Will is solid.
It's legit. For sure.
Legit.
Yeah.
Frank Gore's a Hall of Famer.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. First ballot.
He got a
not first ballot. Not first ballot.
He's top 10.
He gonna get there. He's
top 10.
He's not
top 5. He's top 5 in rushing.
He's top 5 in rushing.
I don't think he's first ballot. I think he goes in 2 or 3 years afterwards.
Anyways, he gonna get a big boy picture from the NFL.
Huge.
Yeah.
Why the hell you boxing?
Because you got to do something.
What? But you got to box? Go train.
People love to compete, man.
Is that a coaching? You still, your body can still go.
Go play then. Go play football.
He didn't want to play.
He didn't want to play football.
He got offers.
I'm not a big fan of this boxing shit, man.
I mean, you think about it. That one payday, instead of doing 17-game season, this one payday, especially if he get a Paul brother.
Yeah, but
That's the cash out. The same way boxers want
Frank was
Canelo.
40 years old, bro.
The boxers want Canelo. The celebrity boxers want the Paul brothers.
You know,
That's the money.
Somebody gonna get Canelo though. I'm telling you, somebody gonna get Canelo.
Benavidez made sweet quick work of the guy he fought this weekend, and the first person he's looking for is Canelo.
And then Canelo already came out and said he's fighting somebody else.
No, he is because
Yeah.
he's going to cruiserweight. Like I said,
Yeah,
he done his super middleweight.
Yeah,
He don't want that smoke. He want the Benavidez smoke. He running from
I
that.
don't blame him for sure. Yeah, I got D Will knocking his ass out though.
You think so?
And D Will gonna knock Franco out for sure. Pack him up.
D Will's a plus 120. Well, a favorite right now. 125.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
or early line.
Early line. That's
Yeah.
an early line.
That's an
I'm
early
getting in on that. You goddamn know it. I'm getting in on that.
That light skinned boy ain't gonna mess with Frank Core, man.
Well, I'm telling you, gonna Donkey Kong you too. Look, you gonna go over the top. Before we start with halftime, let's talk some more NBA. Staples Center's getting a new name starting Christmas Day. It will be known as Crypto.com Arena, the downtown LA home of the Lakers, Clippers, the Kings, and the WNBA Sparks. Will change its name after 22 years of operation. The Crypto.com is paying $700 million, according to multiple reports, for a 20-year renaming contract. Jeff, did the Lakers make a mistake?
They got 700 million. You can't make a mistake.
700 million. Hard to-
So
It's hard to
there's
say
700 million reasons why they didn't make a mistake. Jenny
700
busting them good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just signed another contract. They just paid for Anthony Davis extension in 2 years. That's what that was.
Kids.
Yeah, 700 is nuts.
Yeah.
But Bloods are sick right now. Bloods in LA are very upset.
Because it's
called Crypto
yeah,
Arena.
yeah. They can't say they going to the that was a good one. I like that.
Yeah,
lead
no, for
dogs.
sure. Yeah, lead dogs.
Lead
That's what
dogs.
lead dogs
I like
do.
that. I like
You know
that.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
That's what lead dogs do.
yeah.
But doing team.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, for sure. This is forever the home.
It's a Staples Center.
Yeah, the Staples Center, Kobe Bryant, the house that Kobe Bryant built.
Yeah.
Crypto
Shaq.
Staples, Kobe.
Just like Magic had the Forum.
Yeah.
Magic had the Forum.
Come on,
Kobe
man.
and Shaq
Yeah.
had the Staples Center.
Westbrook gonna crib walk through there. If he makes it to that.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, man.
All I know is Jeff.
I'm
All I know is
my boy.
Jeff. We on to something with this crypto. I mean, it's if you don't believe
It's
it now,
here to
it's here.
I can't explain to you how it works.
Yeah.
But I know I got some money in it.
Look, if you don't believe it now, you crazy.
Got some teeth in
I
the
got
house.
some, yeah, I don't know how it works.
Crypto.com Arena, huh?
Yeah.
700 of them things and then blink.
Didn't blink.
All right, it's here to stay.
It's here to stay. Most definitely. Crypto.com. You guys ready to get started with halftime?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
We're at the midway point. Please enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. Weezy is back with his Week 11 NFL Power Rankings. You ready, guy?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
All right, this week's power rankings might be a little shake up from last week, but hear me out. Number 5, the Patriots, 7-4. The Patriots only gave up 10 points in the last 3 games, so they put them at 7-4. Number 4, the Arizona Cardinals at 8-2. I didn't like the loss they had last week without Kyler Murray. I didn't like that one. Number 3, shake up, Dallas Cowboys. But they say why? But listen to me. The Dallas Cowboys got blew out to the Denver Broncos. And they came back and went at a vengeance.
Right.
Scored 43 points, gave up 3. Dallas Cowboys. Number 2, Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers.
Not mad at it.
8-2.
There's some home cooking going on.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. And number 1, Tennessee Titans. 6 winners of 6 in a row.
Yes, sir.
And and still win it and beat 4 straight playoff teams.
That's true.
Yeah, y'all did. But what I'm saying is you have the easiest schedule in the NFL coming up.
Left. But
They went through a gauntlet.
you missed what I said. We won 6 in a row.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Beating 4 straight playoff teams.
It's true. The NFL looking out. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, come on.
How?
Nah, for sure. I think Green Bay is the best team. I think Green Bay is the best team.
Green Bay lost without their best player.
Yeah.
Titans won
Titans
2
2-0
straight
without
without
their
their
best
best player.
Yeah, on some off weeks though. Got some off weeks.
We beat the number 1 team.
No, I'm saying the
What you
teams
mean?
that y'all beat when they're
The Rams?
Yeah, no, for sure it's an off week for them. For sure. They wasn't locked in.
Who fault is that?
And no, it ain't no fault to nobody. But the Packers are a better team than y'all. Sure.
Wow. Would never.
I-
That's
I'm
my
going
top
TikTok.
5.
My dog on TikTok.
Yeah, for sure. All right, that's a good one though, for sure,
out,
man.
Weezy.
I disagree, but you know what I'm saying?
I know you do.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Shout out to the Titans.
That's crazy.
Tighten up.
Tighten up.
Tighten up.
You guys ready to get started the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
It's your man Big Jeff for the Full Sport Press Podcast. And make sure you check out the Full Sport Press Podcast each and every Monday on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, Spotify, YouTube, and of course, the SoundCloud page. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And always remember, the camera's always on.
The second half is underway.
Second half, the 2021-2022 NBA Top 7 Series. Moving on to the Point Guards, Part 5. I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy.
Weezy, we are bringing this to an end. Top 7 Series is always bittersweet, you know?
Not for me.
Appreciate wow.
Damn.
Clearly. We appreciate everybody that has sent in a list, even when we made the change mid top 7 with the pool. People still, stuck with it.
Thank you.
Submitted those lists. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. On top of that, everybody was really engaged into this top 7. So it's been a great thing for sure. But as we bring the point guard position, it's been ruled by the likes of Stephen Curry, Dame Lillard, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, and others over the past, I would say, decade for sure.
Been a part. Yes,
Yeah. But we're talking about future Hall of Famers right now who have not only enjoyed runs of sustained success, but also changed how we view what a point guard looks like and can be. But the next generation is up. They are up and ready to go for sure.
Oh, man.
This list is strictly related to their 2021 stats and performance, and who has the best chance of maintaining that great play throughout the rest of this 2021-2022 NBA season. Can you go through the list of last year, Jeff?
I sure can. Yep. At number 7, we had Mike Conley. Boy. Number 6, we had Ben Simmons. Number 5, we had Kyrie Irving. Number 4, we had Luka Doncic. Number 3, we had CP3, Chris Paul. Number 2, we had Damian Lillard. And number 1, Stephen Wardell Curry, as we would say.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's go through the recap of last year's episodes. People said it would make the list. Weezy said Luka would be off the list. Yeah. Everybody else said Conley would not make the list. And Jeff said CP3 could be off the list this year. For sure.
And I had a good reason why.
Yeah.
I really did. Had a good reason why.
And Jeff said Melo. We're talking about Melo Ball would make the list. Yeah, for sure.
Make the list.
Locke said Russell Westbrook would make the list. I said De'Aaron Fox would make the list. And Weezy said Trae Young would make the list.
Redeemed himself.
Sure. Good call, Weezy. As we start this list, we will start off like we always do. As we went through the centers, the power forwards, the small forwards, the power forward.
Why are you talking so slow now? My goodness.
Because he know this the one that whenever we do this in playoffs, he know this the one he be on his BS, man.
No.
I feel it.
Man,
you lead dog. We been lead dogs for a while. You know what I'm saying? But you about to
Hey, Jeff ready for war. Jeff ready for war.
Jeff ready to rock. I'm cool with it.
Hey, put that lead dog shit to the side right now.
He
ready for war.
He did tell me chill out with the lead dog. Woo, we will start off with our first honorable mention. It is Ja Morant. Wasn't ranked last year, 22 years old, played in 63 games, averaged 19 and 7. Why didn't Ja Morant make this list, Jeff?
The Memphis Grizzlies as a whole have to make a leap.
Mm-hmm.
The bubble year, they played well in that play-in tournament in the bubble. Kind of took a step back last year. Was still in the play right around play-in.
Yeah, for sure. Played great in the playoffs. They had to play some playoff games.
Yeah, but we want them to take that leap, and Ja is the one that's going to take them there. I mean, he's still fun to watch. He's still one of the most athletic point guards that we've ever seen. So I think just as he progresses, the Grizzlies will progress, and he will move up this list as the years go on.
Got you. Weezy, what you feel about Ja?
The one thing about Ja is he is Memphis Grizzlies.
Sure.
But what more do you want him to do?
He got to be able to shoot. He can't shoot. He shoots 31% from 3. He shoots a lot of threes. For sure.
Russell Westbrook does the same thing.
Well, we ain't talking about
hate
Russell
that about
Westbrook.
Russell.
Yeah, but nobody can get to the bucket like Ja can.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I mean, other people can.
Kyrie Irving.
But that's what he does. He gets to the bucket.
A lot of people get to the bucket, for sure. De'Aaron Fox gets to the bucket. It's a bunch of players that get to the bucket. What I'm saying is he's very athletic, and the sky's the limit for this kid, 100%.
Yes.
But the thing is with him, if it was any indication he was going to look the way he's looking this year, it's through those playoff games, man. He averaged 30 and 8 assists, leading that Grizzlies team to an upset of game 1 over the heavily favored Jazz. So the biggest improvement, though, has to be outside shooting, Weezy. And potentially, you get Jaren Jackson Jr. to help out a little bit. You just paid him $105 million. I need him to be in a situation where he's on the honorable mention list on one of these power forwards lists, and he ain't close to that. So that's the problem. Yeah. He's
definitely taking a step back since that bubble breakout that he had too. So I agree.
The second person on the honorable mention list is Russell Westbrook. Wasn't ranked last year. 33 years old. Played in 65 games. How you feel about that, Jeff?
That's a horrible call.
That's a horrible.
That's a
horrible.
That's a horrible. That's a horrible.
Was it triple? Was it triple?
No, it's the fact that he took the Washington Wizards to the playoffs. The Washington Wizards made the playoffs last year. The Washington Wizards made the playoffs last year off of his back. Because your man's
he was second in the NBA in scoring, dog. It wasn't. He didn't do that by himself. It wasn't OKC.
I'm not saying it was by itself. I'm just saying Bradley Beal, who's playing great right now. That team wasn't as good as they are. What I mean by as good, I mean they weren't as formidable position by position. They have a lot more players right now than they did last year. So that team looks better. To not have Russell Westbrook on this list with what I'm assuming 3 players that were on the list last year who would not be there, I cannot name 3 point guards that should be on this list above Russell Westbrook.
Yes, you can.
I can name 1.
Yeah, you can.
Can't name 3.
You can name.
I can name 1.
Who's that one, Joe?
No, I'm not gonna do that because I want to spoil the list. I can name 1. Can't name 3.
No, you can name 7.
No. Not above Russell Westbrook point guard wise in the league right now.
He comes in a real fight.
Yes, you can.
There's 3 people on this list that's not going to be able to play. That's not playing.
All right. Number 7 on the list. Y'all want to do that?
No, we still got one more honorable mention.
Oh, I thought we had 2. Go ahead.
We still have one more. But Russell Westbrook's best days.
Yes, no, that's true.
For sure.
But he's still number 7.
But that's what I'm saying. He's not dead ass, Jeff. And then I'm done with Russell Westbrook. Yeah. These 7 guys that are in front of him. No. The 2 guys that we're about to talk about. Right now, if you put those guys with the Los Angeles Lakers, the Lakers would be in a better spot. That's all I'm saying.
That's fit to the team, though.
I think what Jeff is saying, statistically, he should be on the list.
No.
That's just fit of the team.
He had his worst shooting percentage. He had the most turnovers. He had a bad year last year.
When they put... Okay. I'm not gonna hijack the show over an honorable mention. Yeah, but that's bullcrap.
No, it's not. It's not bullcrap at all. Yeah. The last honorable mention is Melo Ball. Was not ranked last year. 20 years old, played in 51 games, averaged 15, 5, and 6. LaMelo Ball didn't play in the full year. I mean, his rookie campaign was cut short because of that wrist injury. Injury aside, though, he was spectacular as a first-year player, but only averaging 15 when everybody in front of him averaged more points, played in the playoffs, played meaningful basketball. That is the mark of a player that is better than LaMelo Ball. So LaMelo Ball did not make the list. Yeah.
LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. Yeah. Had his team in playoff contention before that injury, brought them, come back from the injury, brings them right back into playoff contention, has them soaring this year.
Soaring is strong.
They beat I'm presuming one of the players is going to be on this list who only had 1 loss at the time when they finally played a playoff caliber team. They got beat by Charlotte.
Soaring is strong, is all I'm saying.
They beat the probable MVP after 15 games, and he played well in that game. So him not being on this list, I can't wait to see who number 7, 6, and number 5. I know 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm good with that. But 7, 6, and 5 with these last 2 honorable mentions, that's rough. That's rough.
That's not that rough.
It's rough, man.
No, for sure. Because the number 7, who we got at 7, Weezy?
Number 7, we have Drew Holiday.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely.
From the championship Milwaukee Bucks.
For sure. Wasn't ranked last year, 31 years old, played in 59 games, averaged 18, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists for years. For years.
This is going to be rough.
The talk surrounding Drew Holiday was, if this guy can find himself on a winning situation, he would look the part. And Drew Holiday, dead ass, if there was no Drew Holiday on that team, they do not win the championship.
That's not true.
That's no question.
Not true. No Chris Middleton on that team, they don't win. Drew Holiday was great defensive, but he's not the reason they won that series.
Bro, he was he won 2 games by himself, Jeff.
Okay.
He won 2 games by himself, single-handedly. Won games by himself.
He honorable mention at best.
He's better than Russell Westbrook. If Russell Westbrook is he don't play no defense.
It's hard to put a third option over a number one option in LaMelo. LaMelo's number one in Charlotte.
LaMelo it didn't
Number one in
even make
Charlotte.
the playoffs, Jeff.
He was hurt. Okay. I'm done. I'm good.
LaMelo
I know
Ball,
what this is.
You cannot.
I know what this is.
Bro, no, you can't put LaMelo Ball in
LaMelo's
front
top
of
seven.
Drew Holiday.
LaMelo's top 7 point guard.
No, you crazy as hell. Drew Holiday is a way better point guard than him. LaMelo Ball is a turnstile on defense. Darius Garland is better than LaMelo Ball, dog.
Out of respect for Darius Garland, I will not respond to that.
Man, fuck out of here. Darius is better than him.
Because your hometown kid.
No, it's not fair because that's not a fair set. That's two different players. That's not.
No,
I'm
that's
not doing
very
that.
similar players.
I'm not doing it.
Nah, but for years though, that was the thing, and he went on to he carried that point like he was playing the best defense on the best player every night on the wing. Look, Russell Westbrook can't defend nobody. LaMelo Ball sure in the hell ain't gonna defend nobody.
Got
for
to. They ain't what he there for.
Yeah, but okay, but that's what he's not there for. But yeah, for sure. One thing for sure, we can no longer consider Drew Holiday underrated. He's properly rated. He's a champion, and he deserved definitely the 7th spot on this list for sure.
All right, number 6. De'Aaron Fox.
Sure, De'Aaron Fox wasn't ranked last year. 23 years old, played in 58 games. He averaged 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. 47% from the field. How you feel about De'Aaron Fox, Jeff?
Who you play for?
The Sacramento Kings.
You said about LaMelo Ball that everybody ahead of him played meaningful basketball.
Sure.
Sacramento Kings have not played meaningful basketball since Mike Bibby, Chris Webber, Vlade Divac, Doug Christie. Rick Alderman was the coach. They had Ricky Jackson off the bench. They had a young Haydu, Bobby, you're right, Haydu Turkoglu off the bench. Yeah. I'm tell you what, that ain't meaningful basketball being played in Sacramento.
So what I'm saying is, when I say meaningful basketball, he is the number one option on that team.
LaMelo Ball is the number one option on Charlotte.
He's not.
Who's number one option on Charlotte?
He's not the number one. Terry Rozier is the number one option.
He don't even start, Hove.
He's the number one option on the team. Terry Rozier starts every game, bro. He's a starting 2 guard. They starting 3 is Gordon Hayward. They starting 4 is Miles Bridges, and they're starting 5 is
beginning of the season.
Terry Rozier started every game this year, bro.
I watched him on League Pass.
He start
League Pass All-Star. League Pass
Terry Rozier starts every game, bro.
Even if he does,
yeah.
Guess who's number one option? The guy who has the ball with the red shoes.
Bro, that's what I'm saying is, if you ask a league of people, like league people, and they say if you're starting a team tomorrow and you have De'Aaron Fox, everybody's gonna pick De'Aaron Fox.
I will take that bet twice on 2 Sundays.
Hey, but I'm cool with that.
I mean, if we're gonna put De'Aaron Fox on this list, he needs to make the playoffs.
He need to play ball that people care about. Nobody cares about him.
Everybody cares about De'Aaron Fox, dog. He just plays for a bad team. Phoenix Suns is in the same situations, dog. Book never played meaningful basketball. Still, people were like, dang, Book cold. Just Book the same play. He ain't had no help. This kid literally has no help. Give me somebody else on his team that helped him. He had a rookie helping him last year, dog. Tyrese Halliburton was the 2nd leading scorer on his team, dog.
Harrison Barnes.
No, he was not. Tyrese Halliburton averaged 17 points a game.
Harrison Barnes averaged 16.5.
But what I'm saying is the number 2 option on that team is a rookie, dog. That's it.
So the number 1 option on Charlotte, guess who that was? Rookie from day one.
Bro, no, he what? Terry Rozier.
We sat on that draft Zoom, and and I forget the gentleman's name. DC. My bad. DC was like, man, he ain't even gonna start.
No, DC.
He said he ain't gonna play.
No, it wasn't DC though. DC, that's because Melo Ball is this guy.
No, so the other guy, I forgot his name. He said, looked me in my face and said, man, he ain't even gonna start. He ain't gonna start day 1. I said, man, bro, you serious?
He didn't start day 1.
That's LaMelo Ball.
He only started 35 games. Ball. He only started 35 games.
That is LaMelo Ball. You tell me he ain't gonna start?
Talking now because he didn't start.
He said he
didn't start game 1.
He said he ain't gonna play.
And what he said, whoever it was, I don't even know who you're talking about. But he said he wouldn't. It was Cam probably. Maybe it was Cam.
No. This dude, he was a dude, and we get off subject now.
What I'm saying
is he ain't gonna start.
He didn't.
He said it was a bad move.
He didn't start until game 20, bro.
He said it was a bad draft pick, Jay.
Give me De'Aaron Fox over him all day.
All right, man.
Easy.
Right. Number 5 on the list. Damian Lillard. For sure. Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, he was ranked number 2 last year. 31 years old, 63 games played. Okay. He averaged 28, 4, and 7. How you feel about him, Dame? I mean, how you feel about Dame, Weezy?
Man, me and Coach Locke, we're good with this. I know Coach Locke is happy as hell. He on this list right here.
Yeah.
But 28 points with Dame is that's just what he do. But we gotta get another playoff run out of Dame.
Yeah.
Gotta get another playoff run out of Dame.
That fourth quarter overtime playoffs run he had last year, man, when in clutch moments, Dame is just Dame, man. So him being top 5, him being top 5 speaks to the league. Not the league is called the Portland. But Portland needs to make some changes, major changes, and I hate to see that he's. I'm not gonna say wasting his prime.
He is,
but we may have seen the best of Dame.
Oh, for sure.
But it's been fun to watch, though.
It's been a hell of a ride for sure, man. I tell you what, the recent success that the Portland Trailblazers has had over the years, they would be not even a playoff level team without Dame. So he is the reason that that's why he was number 2 on the list last year. And going to 5, his guys just had a little bit better of a run than him because they had better people around them. I think that's the thing with a lot of these rankings and things of that nature. It's all about the help that you have. And if you have help to kind of get you to a point and to, just think if LaMelo Ball had the help that some of these guys have, he'll probably be higher on the list. De'Aaron Fox as well. Hell, look at Drew Holiday. He makes the list now because you know why? He's playing with the MVP candidate and on top of that, an all-star. You need help, and that'll get you a little bit more light, and you really get the best of each player. And Dame Lillard, unfortunately, is never will be able to see that. And that sucks, man, because the Dame time branding, it's really real. Like, dude really get busy late in games. It's just the struggle of putting people around him. It's been bad, man, and it sucks to see that he's going to go through this. I hope it's just not too late like KG got traded a little later in his career.
It should have been 2 years ago.
2 years earlier than that, and it would have been you'd have seen a little bit more of the better part of KG. But 31 years old, it could. I think it's probably we've seen the best for sure of Dame Lillard. Yeah. Unfortunately, for sure.
Number 4 on this list. Who think it is, Joe?
I got an idea.
Why would you ask him to just say it, dog?
Number 4 is Trae Young.
For sure.
Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, wasn't ranked.
Atlanta Hawks. I'm sorry.
He played for the Falcons too, though. Wasn't ranked last year. 23 years old. Played in 63 games. Averaged 25, 3, and 9. Jefferson's your guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I trade the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay low key fire.
Yeah, you got to.
First playoff appearance made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Sure. The person ahead of him at number 3, I ain't got to see the list, cameraman, but I know who at number 3. He ain't won the first damn round yet. He ain't won a first damn round.
I got a couple of questions about
but
that.
He ain't won a first damn round.
I mean,
and he haven't.
But here's the thing. That, I mean, who's this John Collins?
Christy, your man's.
What? Bro.
Your man's. Porzingis is your man.
Just let it happen. Okay. Porzingis, right?
That's a little creepy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Who's this Clint Capella? He don't have Clint Capella.
He has.
Who's his Bogdanovich?
Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway Jr. Don't do Tim Hardaway Jr. Any kind of way.
Who's DeAndre Hunter?
My man that with the questions. I can't remember his name. My man that with the questions. Not Earl. I want to call that man Bledsoe. Not Bledsoe.
Are you talking about Josh Richardson?
Yeah. He's a solid player, Jay.
Josh Richardson's not better than DeAndre Hunter. He's 6'7", can switch. Bro, he has what I'm saying is Trae Young has a better team. Let's keep it a band. Just logistically, just look at the damn team. Who had a better team? From I'm talking about from your starting 5 to your next 5. Who has a better team?
It all depends.
Oh shit!
Let me just say it. I'll let you cook that whole thing. It all depends on where you rank Kristaps. Because if he's the unicorn, as y'all have told me for the last 3 to 4 years, he's a unicorn we've never seen.
Because we haven't, but he can't be the unicorn if he only plays in 35 games a year.
You don't say.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I've been saying that the whole time.
If this kid had help, I just want, if it was an even deck, I swear, Luka Doncic and anybody that has played against him, they say, I'm going to be real. He's different. He is different. He is a special player.
I never said that.
No, I know that. What I'm saying is, but you're basing it on a dude that has half the team that Trae Young has.
No, I'm basing it on the statement that you made to say that one person didn't make this list because they didn't play meaningful basketball.
Luka Doncic played meaningful basketball last year.
Let me cook.
Yeah,
I'm bringing a person who played more meaningful basketball than anyone on this list last year, not number 2. Because the only person that played more meaningful basketball to him is probably the person that's number 2. And they made it to the NBA Finals.
Hypothetical. So this is what I'm trying to say.
I'm just using the words.
When Devin Booker had played 0 meaningful basketball, everybody in the world knew Devin Booker was 2-3 best shooting guards in the entire NBA, and that was the thing that held him back. People were like, oh, man, he just hasn't played any meaningful basketball. When he got the chance to play meaningful basketball and he had a good team around him, you saw that he was the best shooting guard in the entire NBA, dog. Give the people a chance to get that rolling. I think you're cutting people's legs off before they're able to walk.
No. I'm only using the criteria that was given. You said LaMelo Ball didn't play any meaningful basketball.
But he ain't played in 100 games. How do you put a player that ain't even reached half of his potential higher than anybody on this list that's played?
I didn't say let me clear something up. I'm not saying LaMelo Ball's top 5.
He's not better than Drew Holiday, dog.
I'm saying he's number 7.
He's not better than Drew Holiday. He's not better than De'Aaron Fox. This man ain't played 100 games.
I tell you what. I'm gonna tell you right now who ain't making this list next year and who gonna make it next year.
Well, we'll get to that when we get to that.
Right.
But Trae Young is the engine of this offense. His points per game went down because he has better teammates around him. Cam Reddish has stepped up. John Collins played into the contract. You got Clint. You got Bogdanovich. You got Kevin Huerter. Man, you got a squad there, man. And
young squad.
Yeah, and they underachieving this year for sure. All right. Who we got 3?
Number 3 on this list, Luka Doncic played 66 games, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists.
Sure. 22 years old. Last year was ranked number 4. This guy is unquestionable the future of the NBA. Just a superstar. He's first team All-NBA. Got MVP votes last year and didn't play meaningful basketball. That lets you know everything that you know about a kid like that. You know what I'm saying? Trae Young,
none. He got no MVP
okay.
votes. None. None at all.
So there's no way.
None at all.
But just like how we talked about Dame Lillard being on this list and being in a situation where he was 2 last year, this man carried the team. They're not winning games without Luka Doncic. They can win games in Atlanta without Trae Young. They're not. Man. I'm just saying.
I was listening. I don't know about that one.
That was one step too far.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that
they go to East Conference Finals without Trae Young.
Did you hear what?
I'm just breaking down what
you said. You said they can win games.
No,
I'm not. I'm asking.
All you doing is moving the goalposts. All I said was Luka Doncic. They goes off this team. They're a bottom dweller team. If Atlanta loses Trae Young,
they don't make the playoffs.
They're not in the lottery. Is what I'm saying. Are they in the lottery?
Yes. Without Trae Young, they're in the lottery.
They're not in the lottery, dog. What the hell? They're not in the lottery. In the lottery, you got somebody else on the team that can go get a dub. You got somebody else on. Man, crazy.
Wait, what is Kristaps?
A lottery?
What is Kristaps? They just won last. No, I'm sorry, not last night, but this week without Luka, with Kristaps.
That's not true, bro. They on the slide.
Watched the game. They're on the slide. But Luka didn't play the other night, and Kristaps had a great game.
Had a great game when Luka went out. This is what I'm saying is they don't literally have anybody else on that team, dog. That's just it. Man, that team that's a lottery team. So, like Steph Curry when you take Steph off that team, it was a lottery team.
So when I say that stuff about Kristaps going forward, everybody heard you say that they don't have nobody on that team.
100%. Do you remember when we came in this shit last year, and I said, "Hey Jeff, you know what? Kristaps is hurting me right now." And I said that. So why would you even bring that up?
But
that don't make no sense. No,
you said that to me.
No, I said it on the show.
I said that on the show. I wanted to be enunciated
I said
and clearly when no one else heard
it on the show.
Wait, y'all. Let somebody talk. Go ahead. Both of y'all can't talk at the same time. Go ahead,
Jay.
I'm done. I said it on the show.
Let's go to number 2.
Number 2 on the list. Come on, dude. Chris Paul, Phoenix Suns.
36 years old, man. Last year he was ranked number 3. Played in 70 games. Averaged 16 and 9. CP3, they counted my dog out. That's all they do. They count my dog out, and he continued to make it happen. Put Devin Booker in the spot where he's the best shooting guard in the league because he's playing with Chris Paul. Got DeAndre Ayton. People looking at him like he's a max player because of CP, like he's done his entire career. He's 36 years old, and he's in a situation, if he played for the Los Angeles Lakers, they'll look totally different than they look right now at 36 years old. That's why he's the point guard. That's why he's the best point guard to ever play basketball.
That's not true.
Ain't no question. I don't give a damn. He don't ever win a championship. The way that he got people paid on 4 different teams, the way that he playing at a high level at 36, again, Magic Johnson was on fucking TV at 36 years old.
He had HIV.
Play through that shit. Niggas play through
Play
that
through
shit,
HIV
man.
in 92?
Man, that's what I'm saying. He played again in 2 years. He played again with 2 years.
We're talking, dog.
He did. Yes, he did. He played 2 years after that with HIV.
He played 12 games with HIV.
He played. Magic.
But people were scared to play with him, dog.
Man, Magic at 30.
Karl Malone said he didn't want to even shake his hand.
Man,
he wanted to sweat on him. We didn't know about AIDS.
Bro,
back then.
we talking about Karl Malone, dog.
No, I'm just saying.
We talking
it was,
about Karl
it was a
Malone.
different. It was a different day and time.
CP at 36, dog. And you gotta realize too, Magic, when he contracted HIV, he was on the decline then.
They had just made the finals.
He was on the no.
That's true, but that was the summer. They just lost to the Bulls in the final.
At 36, Magic was sitting on with a bum ass suit on, talking to Terrence Trent D'Arby on his TV show, dog.
You don't like Magic?
No, I'm just saying CP3 don't get enough credit for what he do, dog. He's the best at this shit. He got $120 million at 36 years old.
He did.
He deserved every penny of it. Hope he play until 40.
He will.
The hell?
right.
Athletically, he ain't the same, but he's still getting it done. I seen him, man, he was
He's
cooking.
smart.
In the last 4 games, he hadn't had a turnover, dog.
No one.
That is your point.
No one can take away the mental part of the game. It's top tier. It's almost unmatched.
I remember James Harden. They threw dirt on him when he was playing with James Harden. They said he was untradeable. He had to go to the damn Thunder. And what he do with them? Made him a playoff team. Fuck out of here. The best to ever do it. Ain't nobody else done what he's did for basketball. And LeBron James is sick when he go. Him and Drake drinking wine. He like, I should have got CP, man. I should have pushed for
didn't wanna
CP.
go there.
No, it ain't that. He was in a situation where they chose Westbrook over CP.
No, CP already agreed to that contract with the Suns.
You know as well as I know. Before that, it was conversations before that.
Well,
you can
Judging,
push.
but I agree. I understand what you're saying. But judging by what DeMar DeRozan was said, that happened on a whim. The Westbrook thing happened on a whim because he was going there first.
Man, they should have got and Westbrook's my guy. I ain't got no problem with Westbrook.
He doesn't fit that team right now.
Man,
That's true.
Until
They put him at the 5 and run him like Houston did. That's not gonna work.
And there's only 1 5 in LA.
And he ain't it at 5. He's a 4. And he don't want to be a 5. And he don't want to be the number 1. That's a whole nother story too.
That's a whole nother story. Story. But when you talk about Chris Paul, man, put some respect on his name.
Number 1 on this list. Who is it, Joe?
That's Stephen Curry.
Damn right. The babyface assassin, Wardell Stephen Curry, Chef Curry,
This
the
is your
Human
list.
Torch,
This is your
Threeses. Shit, he makes it look Staffordless. You know what I'm saying? The god at this shit, man. The best to ever do it at the point guard position.
Best shooter. You can't have both the best to ever do
You know
it.
what I'm saying? It's a different. I'm talking about, the new age point guard, like this point guard, the Dame Lillards, the the
Stephen
combos,
Currys.
the Stephen Currys.
Because he's a turnstile on defense.
Man, if you're gonna sit and say that Stephen Curry is a turnstile on defense, and even think about saying, "Oh, it was what Melo Ball ain't there to do that." Don't do that, bro. You're assassinating your character in this basketball.
I'm just using
shit.
what you're saying just to say it.
Never once will I sit and say that, and you're gonna say, "Oh, he's a turnstile on defense."
You said about LaMelo Ball.
He's not a turnstile on defense. He play better defense than a Melo Ball. The hell? He play better defense than Luka Doncic.
He sure does.
Trae Young.
He sure does.
He plays better defense than all of them. So don't say that he ain't.
I don't know about playing better defense than
Trae Young ain't never played defense, bro. He 100 pounds, bro. Bro, run straight through him.
I'm not talking about Trae.
Who you talking about?
I'm talking about number 6. I'm talking about Dame. I mean, De'Aaron Fox, Dame Lillard. Dame will play a little bit.
They ain't playing no
little
defense,
bit. A little
dog.
bit.
Only person on this list that play defense is De'Aaron Fox and CP, dog.
Drew Holiday.
And Drew Holiday. I forgot about Drew 7. Drew the best at it.
Drew's honorable mention should be.
He's 7 now. He's the best defensive player on this list.
Because everybody forget about it.
Nah, for sure. He better than Melo Ball, I'll tell you that. But this guy to lead the league at 32, going crazy with 32 points a game, man,
It's fun to watch.
This is the easiest number 1. It was tough. But what CP's doing at 36, you got to go with Steph, though. You got to go with Steph. Yeah, not for sure. When he's on the floor, dog, their ratings are a top 5 offensive team. When he's off the floor, they're the worst team in the NBA, dog.
I love it. I love the way he brings to the game. I love to watch him play. I love the individual effort. It's only gonna get better when Clay comes back and he grounds himself into shape. It's fun to watch, man. See what they do.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I got no problems with 1, 2, 3, and 4,
Nah,
and
for
5.
sure.
No problem with 1, 2, 3, 4,
Or
and 5.
6.
No problem with 1 through 5.
You really think that Melo Ball is better than De'Aaron Fox now?
I honestly would.
And what?
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
What does he do better than him? Pass.
Everything other than defense.
This
Everything
man,
other than defense.
Melo Ball will never average 25 points.
Starting
in the
team right
NBA.
now. Starting team right now. Starting team right
De'Aaron
now.
Fox. De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox.
I can't believe that.
De'Aaron Fox.
I'm gonna take your words. You watch too much basketball to say that,
I promise you on anything, bro.
6'7".
LaMelo Ball will
Can do
never
it all.
average
Ball on
25
the string. Ball on the string. Whatever you want to do. 6'7". Ball on the string.
He will never average 25 points a game in his life.
Never
In
say
his
never, Jeff.
life.
Never say never.
In his life, he
There's
will
no way
never
to
average
quantify. There's
25.
no way to quantify that.
I
We're not
guarantee
going to watch
you.
this for 10 years. I'm not going to remember
No, no.
9 years from now when you say
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm not going to remember.
He'll never average 25 points a game. Ever. And this dude did in his 5th year. Come on, man.
Oh my gosh.
Go through the list, Weezy.
That'll do it for this year's edition of Top 7.
Oh, man, he ain't patient. At number 7, I got it. When we do it,
I got you. Number 7 on the list, Drew Holiday. Number 6, De'Aaron Fox. Number 5, Dame Lillard. Number 4, I traded game Trae Young. Number 3, Luka Doncic. Number 2, Jay Collins, the point guard, Chris Paul. Number 1, Jay says the best player
Ever.
ever,
good God.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, for sure. Who we got, Jeff? Who coming on the list? Who coming off?
I'll tell you what. Number 7 and 6 out of here next year. I'll make sure of that.
He
They
double
out of
whammy.
here. They out of here. Number 7 and number 6 are out of here.
I mean, say their name, dog.
Drew Holiday,
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox are out of here next year.
I got you.
Out of here.
Who's on the list?
LaMelo Ball and Kyrie Irving come back next year.
No.
Or Ben Simmons, whichever one decides to play basketball. Because they got to come back eventually. One of them. Whichever one play basketball this year.
What you got, Weezy?
Drew Holiday comes out of the list.
Okay.
Uh,
You probably got to start writing it down, bit out.
no, I was gonna pick the hometown kid. I'm just having a drink.
Darius Garland.
Yeah, Darius Garland comes on the list.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, I got Drew Holiday coming off. He's been injured this year already. And I have Ja Morant joining the list, for sure.
I need John Morant to make this list. I need him to.
I would love it. I would love if he make this list.
Ja going to make that list, for sure. Having a great year.
Tough one to make.
Yeah, it's a tough one to make, for sure. But he'll slide at 7, for sure. He'll slide 7, 6. But we already know next year we got that thing locked up one more time. Because he makes it look so Staffordless. And that is the 2021 Top 7 series, man. It's been great, man. From center to point guard. Thank you for everybody that sent in the list. We appreciate it the most. To just take time to write out that list, even though you guys have a full pool of players now, makes it a little easy for sure, man. But this is a great list, and I think lead dogs. He hurt me a little bit today.
Yeah, he told you put that lead dog to the side.
for sure. Yeah, I'm just,
He
it's
told you that.
while. It's my dog though, but I'm hot at him right now because it's being disrespectful.
To De'Aaron Fox?
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox.
I can't believe you waving that De'Aaron Fox
He's
flag
fine.
like this.
He's
I cannot believe you doing this.
Nah, man, he's frying him. You know that though.
No, he's not.
No, it's nothing. More than
All right,
anything.
the show's over, y'all.
No, it's not. Listen, there's nothing that dude does better than Mbappe.
He gonna make the playoffs before him.
Well, of course.
Make an all-star team before him.
He should have made the All-Star team this year.
He will make an all-star team before him.
He's not. But this is the thing. He's not making Melo's not making the All-Star team.
He'll
this
make it
year.
before De'Aaron Fox.
Man, you gonna Clutch
First-
gonna make it happen.
Who will be first all defense first? I mean all NBA.
Listen,
First
all
time All
NBA. Nah, De'Aaron Fox will make that. De'Aaron Fox should have made third team All NBA last year. He was 25-6.
That's not true.
He was 25.
Russ was all team all NBA last year.
All right, to hear the rest of this episode, you got to join us on Patreon.
Speaking of which, thanks to people who tune in to Patreon,
Sure.
leaving comments. We got more content coming. Thank y'all for doing that.
Most
We got y'all. Just stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
End of the year, starting the year strong on
Sure.
Patreon.
Most
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
And tell a friend.
Weezy,
Everything paid for, big baby.
Jeff.
Camera's always on, brother.
Most definitely, the revolution will be podcast. The cameraman, we are out.
It's Dolph.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.